So I grew up idolizing this guy, and then I've noticed that over the years we've become friends, which has been just one of the greatest gifts of my life. He's Marty Short 24/7, and it's awful.
Gee, that sounds kind of desperate, actually, when
awful.
you put it that way.
It's terrible. He's doing Grimly, and I'm like, sit down.
Yeah.
We're at a funeral.
I was just about to say, this is my dad's funeral.
But no, you came in, and you're just you're out, and always you're one of my, I'm gonna say maybe my favorite insult comic. Your insults are so.
Oh no, it's done with love.
Oh, it really isn't.
No. I mean, look. When I say you look like a 6'5" creamsicle, I mean that because you're pale. Let's face it. I mean, if you had a pimple right in your middle of your forehead, you look like the Japanese flag. You're like if Iceland had a face.
Okay,
okay, enough.
Are we good now?
Right. Yeah,
good?
we're done.
Are these written on your...
I had to get out of there. You know, I didn't run this morning, so.
The biggest mistake I've made in my career was on...
I can think of some.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take it easy there. Down.
Yeah, rough.
Was one of my final late night shows, and I'll be doing it at a theater in Los Angeles a couple of years ago, I think 3 years ago, and I'm coming to rehearsal. It's a brutally hot day, and so I never wear shorts, but I thought, I'll just wear shorts at rehearsal. What does it matter? So I'm wearing shorts.
What does it matter?
It doesn't matter. I'm just there with whoever's the guest, and and we'll just be at rehearsal and whatever we're going to do. And I'm driving in, and my mind starts to go, who is the guest today? And then I realize it's Martin Short, and oh fuck. And
you walked in, it was like, First, I thought I was looking at 2 rolls of paper towels. They were your legs.
Well, this is what I go, no. And I'm thinking, should I try and stop and buy pants? It's too late. I get there. Marty comes in, and like a laser beam, the first thing he does is he does maybe 10 minutes that's devastatingly hilarious about my legs. I didn't know, beef jerky came as spam, I just made that one up, but anyway, just bang, 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 bang. And my writers were crying because they love it. They never get to see anyone really, and Martin Short comes in, and it was the best treat for everybody.
Well, that is the joy when the boss is ripped to shreds.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when the boss has hideous legs.
They weren't Betty Grable gams, as we used to say in the 40s.
You know a reference the kids will love.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is being filmed in black and white. You had a great honor, which is you were inducted not long ago into the Five Timers Club at Saturday Night Live.
Great honor.
And I've done one Saturday Night Live, and then Lauren said, okay, we saw how that goes. But that is I was in the first Five Timers Club. I was the guy who opened the door. I have one of the first lines on the first Five Timers Club where they induct Tom Hanks. And I remembered all I had to do was say, hello, Mr. Hanks. And I think he says, hello, Sean. And I'm wearing a blue blazer. And all I have to do is take a smoking jacket off of a hook, help him off with his jacket, and put the smoking jacket on. That's all I have to do. I'm very young. It's Saturday Night Live.
Oh, you're not on TV yet?
No. I'm a writer on SNL, and Jim Downey said, have Conan do that, because he thought I was a funny lad. And I'm there, audience, live television, and knock, knock, knock. I open the door, and I go, hello, Mr. Hanks, because I'm in my head saying, hello, Mr. Hanks, hello, Mr. Hanks, hello, Mr. Hanks. He comes in, he goes, hello, Sean. And I help him off with his jacket, and then I go to get the robe, and I'm putting the sleeve on wrong. And I've looked at it subsequently, and it's a second. It was 30 minutes to me. I couldn't get his arm through, and it was horrifying, and it was my...
Well, the same thing happened when Jimmy Fallon was trying to put the coat on me, and he couldn't get it. They finally just draped it.
Yeah, but he really fucked that up. Just inept. What are you going to do?
I know, it's true.
But
he's on NBC.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His show lasted.
They kept him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they were like, this guy is good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let's not dwell on that.
No. That's a long
Or dwell
time
on
ago.
it a little more.
Well, as I said, just in the dressing room, at least you hold no bitterness toward it, so that's good.
I really don't, actually.
Yeah, no, you let everything go. Yeah, that's one thing about you. You let defeats go. Go ahead.
No. In my own way, it was a wonderful thing. We're gonna edit that out. No one snorts at me on my show. We have to talk about Only Murders in the Building.
Yes.
Because it is a phenomenon. And one of the things that's been lovely to see is, first of all, massive hit. And second, it's so nice that it's come so late in your life. You've got like a year or two tops.
Yeah.
I've talked to your doctor. And, but no, it is such a phenomenon.
Now,
and
what if I, just in my sleep tonight,
Yeah.
pass away? What do you do with it? Do you leave these
do?
jokes
Conan
in?
can predict the future. That is a huge win for me.
I guess that's true.
You've got to check out Marty's last interview where Conan predicts.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, you're like the new Nostradamus.
Yeah.
Or Moo.
Nostradamus.
Yeah.
We can edit that. No, I'm going to keep that in. All my laughs will stay in. Yours will go. I do the edits myself. We're going to put.
And hopefully you do the sweetening, because I've heard your laughs.
We put crickets in on you.
Yeah.
And huge laughs from the 1950s on me.
No. Before I came out, I said to your producer, I thought they had an audience, but because I was hearing nothing.
It's a fantastic show. You get to work with your partner, Steve Martin. You guys are so fantastic together.
Thank you.
And the idea.
I love Steve.
Well, you say that now. At dinner tonight, it'll be a different story after a few drinks. But
You know what really bugs me about him? It's about him all the time. Selena Gomez, of course, just fantastic.
Mr. Short, we closed a long time ago. They're literally putting your chair on top of the table. But there's this old. It used to be a classic form in television was the double act, the two-hander. And then I think it kind of went away and you guys brought it back. And to watch you two, as funny as you are separately, to watch you two work together and switch off. When you guys hosted SNL together, I contacted you right afterwards and I said, that is the best SNL monologue I think I've ever seen.
Thank you.
It
Very
was
kind.
absolute comedy masterclass. I think you two were reading, you have an amazing bit where you say,
We do each other's eulogies.
we do each other's eulogies, and I think, is it your line or Steve's, which is, wow, I thought there'd be more people here.
That was Steve's.
That's Steve's to you, and it is, first of all.
Mine is, there's so many wonderful things I could say about Steve Martin, but this hardly seems the time nor the place.